to represent the Khoza clan. My brother-in-law, Reverend Ribisi, daughter Florence, son Charles, and his cherished grandchildren, the Ribisi clan, the Khoza clan, pastors and preachers who comforted us since my sister passed away to this morning. The kind of comfort you gave us was a balm to a gaping wound. Pastors, I want to thank you. Members of the community, now we fellow mourners and fellow Christian and other members of the denominations, I want to thank you for coming to help us grieve. Just like my sister Esther, who just transitioned to eternity, I am also a Nazarene to the bone. Jwale ka ha ijeni Esther, you are dileng motho wa botho, motho wa batho, motho wa setho, le nna ke motho. Ke golofela gore ke tla phela jwale ka ena le ba bangwe ba Kriste ba dikereke ka go fapana. Ke golofela gore le wena o tla ikemisetsa go ba motho wa batho, motho wa setho, motho wa botho. I am also an unapologetic African, so I also cherish my culture. I don't allow anybody to ride roughshod over Africa's culture. I embrace my Christianity within that context. Cicero is of the opinion that gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but also the mother of them all. I thus greet and thank you all for joining us in our bereavement. It tivisisa swinene leswaku ntsandza wa le ndleleni ku pfuniwa hi wa wena ku susa. Vapedi va re tindhawu tsa go tlhoka sefoka di xitwa ke na re e tlotsa. Your coming to grieve with us rendered the grief a lot more bearable. We thank you for that. In times of joy, you helped us multiply that joy. I humbly request you for a moment to pay tribute to my sister Esther Ribisi on behalf of the Khoza clan. Psalm 1 verses 1 and 2 proclaims, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night." I want to put it to you that my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my own sister, together with their children, did strive to live in accordance with Psalm 1. Reverend Ribisi and his wife Esther lived a purpose-driven life, to quote Reverend Rick Warren. Svara, your life as a dedicated, diligent pastor, church builder, and doyen of Nazarene District Superintendents, you are well known to Nazarenes in South Africa and much further afield. I want to believe that you agree with me that not behind every great man, but alongside every great man, because we now acknowledge equality. Alongside every successful and great man is a dedicated, supportive woman. In your particular case, your wife, my sister, Esther. From your 4-year courtship, we don't pounce on our ladies. We take our time. From your 4-year courtship between 1964 and 1968, through your 55-year marriage from 1968 to 2023, when death separated you, you were inseparable. From running various pastorates, spanning Shatale in Bushbuck Ridge, through Teflop and Seshiko, even Bochum, as well as presiding over no less than 7 districts as district superintendent, you were in perfect tango. Even as you were instrumental in building 39 churches, Ceci Esther and your good self were in lockstep. Please allow me a few minutes to just pay tribute to my beloved sister. She has had a distinguished, dignified, influential parentage. Baba Abel, Namake Monteto. But her parentage did not end with the two. It takes a village to bring up any child and do so properly. So she also had other parentages. These included the Reverend Nelson Khoza. In fact, had she not visited the Reverend Nelson Khoza, I'm not believing. Swara That's where you saw my sister. We also want to thank the parentage of Reverend Pato. In the Church of the Nazarene during those times, when you saw a beautiful lady, you did not just pounce. You actually told elders. So Reverend Pato was the bridge builder between my Svara and my sister. I am told even the letters that he wrote had to be vetted and approved by Reverend Pato and then passed on to my sister. But not only that, let me not go further, but let me say that in fact my sister was not a walkover. You wrote 3 letters and you were not convincing enough. It was by the time you wrote the 4th one that she said, I do. My sister also had a blessed A lot has been said about that already. My sister was also very, very ambitious. She was not satisfied with just being the wife of a pastor. She went to Bible school and also got herself taught accordingly. She was a pastor in her home standing, but she was not satisfied with that. Long after they got married, she went back to school, matriculated, and then went to do a teacher's course. What an ambitious lady. Later on, in fact, she became a member, as it was said earlier on, of the Global NMI Council for 2 terms. That is a life worth living. My sister cared about expressing her condolences.